Hello, boys and girls, and our El Paso community. I am Tony Tomasheski. I'm the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm here today to join you in sharing one of my favorite special stories. And I wanted you to know, boys and girls, that I've been thinking about you. This is, an interesting time with the beginning of the school year and all of those things. But what I know about all of you is that you're very resilient. And same thing for your teachers. So I am super excited. I know you're going to make it through all of this, and we are going to be back together doing things as normal very, very soon. And we're looking forward to that. I want to wish you a great school year and also tell you that, a little bit about me. So before I became the CEO, I'm a former teacher and a former principal for the El Paso Independent School District. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I love school so much and I love reading. And that's why I'm here today to share with you one of my favorite stories. So, very cool today. I am going to be sharing with you Edward the Emu, written by Sheena Knowles and written by Rod Clement. So just a little bit to tell you about Sheena Knowles. So actually, she is an author from Australia. And she wrote, not only did she write one of my favorite books ever, but she also wrote one of my second favorite books ever. And I'll tell you a little bit about that at the end of this. And also, just to share with you, one of the reasons why I like Edward the Emu so much is really just the style and the rhythm of the story. And I'm probably not the only one that was a fan of that style and rhythm of the story, because it actually inspired Peter Weber to write a musical composition. So, are you ready to find out about Edward the Emu? Let's see what happens to poor Edward. Edward the Emu by Sheena Knowles and Rod Clement. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go. There was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that lived right next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. Look at poor Edward, just bored. So, that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a seal as well." Look at Edward. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the seals were swimming, and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun, and he balanced a ball on his beak just for fun. Look at this picture. Edward is soaking wet compared to that seal. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo." Uh-oh. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and he smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a lion as well." The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring and Edward was too. Roar! He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, The lion's the beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things I like to see best. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from his cage and he grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best thing and that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll just be a snake for the day." This is one of my favorite pictures in the book because look at the poor lion with Edward on his head. He doesn't look very happy. So the next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing. And Edward was too. He slipped around the rocks. It was magic to see. Then he curled himself up casually round a tree. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive, I know that it's true, but the emu's by far the best thing at the zoo." "The emu?" gasped Edward. "My goodness, that's me! I'm the thing that the gentleman most likes to see. Not the seals, not the lions, not the snakes and the rest. It's Edward the emu. He likes to see best." So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and he laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy then. Tomorrow, I'm Edward the emu again." Edward ran to the place where he used to reside, but oh, what a shock when he clambered inside. Oh, I don't even know if I want to show you what's next. Oh, I don't know. Some of you might want to look away. Are you ready for this? He found himself. Suddenly, he had come face to face with the emu they brought in to take Edward's place. Oh. The emus considered each other for a while. Then the new emu said, with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I came to the zoo." Can you guess what one of my second favorite books is? If you guessed Edwina the emu, you are right, because now that Edwina's in the picture, we have a whole nother adventure. That's a whole nother story. And speaking of stories, I'm super excited because next Wednesday, you're going to have another guest reader reading one of their favorite books for you. So stay tuned for that special surprise. I hope you enjoyed the book, and it was great reading to you. See you soon. Bye.